Hey guys, it's JC Chandler back again. Happy Saturday. I am in the studio, of course, getting ready to create. Hold on a minute. I got to make some things change. Oops, forgot to mute my computer. All right, guys, it's Saturday, November 16th, and it is 4 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're here with me live, please say hello and let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay, please go ahead and comment and let me know you're watching the replay later. Today, I have something that I've been wanting to try so long, and I'm trying to find the best way to show you guys. Let me adjust my camera real quick because I'm sorry if it makes a noise. I want to make sure that I have enough space to show you what's going on. So, if you are new, my name is JC Chandler, and we create amazing stuff on this channel. And I am excited to show you what I have done with my printer. It's an inkjet printer and tissue paper. So, here's what I've done. And in the description, if you're watching, can you please let me know if the description shows the items that I am using in this video? I tried to get all the links that are available before I hit go live. So just let me know, guys, if you could. I'd appreciate it. So obviously we're in Christmas season. Hey guys, I see you watching. Say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. These are the items that I printed from on my Epson. No. Is it? Yeah, Epson Eco Tank 2400. Actually, no, my HP laser. It's a 6000 series. I also did a print on my Eco Tank, which I have converted to a sublimation. I did that by accident, but I'm gonna show you what that looks like and how I'm going to use it. All right, so let me tell you what you're gonna need for this create along, and then we'll go ahead and keep it moving. Let me see if I can get the chat open real quick. Live chat. There we go. Hey guys, if you're here, say hello. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, all the new subscribers, all the guys who've been hanging out with me. It's almost 2 years that I've been hanging out at YouTube. And then if you're not a subscriber, let me know. If you're not a subscriber, please join the community. I'm a little confused because I'm sitting here looking at all the stuff that I'm trying to do, and I want to make sure. So forgive me. Plus, I'll give you all a little piece of information. I didn't go to sleep till 4 a.m. last night because I was in here just creating. Welcome to the newcomers. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Welcome to the newcomers, and welcome back to all the old heads. All right. So let me tell you what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some cardstock. Okay, and in a previous video when I was creating the gift card envelope, I was saying 95-pound paper, and that was incorrect. It was 110-pound, the cardstock. That's what we're using today. That's what was in that video as well. So you're gonna need some cardstock, pretty thick. I can't go any thicker than this because my printer feeds in and then it rotates back out. But if you have the one that feeds from the back and goes straight out, you can get even thicker cardstock if you want. But the cardstock is simply just to give the tissue paper a some stability, okay? So you're gonna need some cardstock. You're gonna need some tissue paper. This is the tissue paper I got. When I purchased this tissue paper from Amazon, I specifically got it because I knew that I was going to try this. And now that I have tried it, I am very, very excited and happy that I did get this size. I don't think it says the size. Let me see. It does. It should. It doesn't say it on here. But it's probably like, well, you'll see. Let me pull one out. And then we'll go ahead and just dig in. So this is the size of the tissue paper that I'm using. You can use whatever tissue paper you want, but for me, I got this because it fits perfectly around the paper with enough room for us to tape, which is what we're going to do. So you need some tissue paper, just a teeny bit bigger than the paper that you're going to be using. Now, okay, so we got tissue paper. You're going to need a printer. You're going to need some tape. And you're going to need some images to print. Okay, I got my images from Creative Fabrica. There is a link below if you're interested in seeing what they have to offer. I have a subscription, an annual subscription, so I'm downloading images all the time, and it costs me nothing. And if you are not, I think the link that's down below is a referral link, so they may give me a kickback. I don't know, teeny bit. It won't cost you anything, but I think it's $47 or $42 for the year, guys, for the year. And I'm telling you, it's almost a year for me, and I can't tell you how many downloads I have done. So here's some of the images that I have downloaded. Now, specifically, I'm working on looking to do, I'll show you what I'm going to decoupage. I don't know if we're going to have time to decoupage and complete a project, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to try to use this for. So, got all kinds of cardinal images. I have these Christmas images. This one is a little skinnier and smaller than those. The reason I made this bigger was because I'm getting ready to do, let me show you what I'm getting ready to do. Like, here's some tiles. You know, everybody's talking about tiles from Home Depot for the coasters, the 4-inch coasters, which I've done and will do more of. You can't beat it. But these, to me, said ornaments, right? So there's a link below, not a link, a description below to show you something similar and how they come. Here's how they come. So this is a sample of the tiles that I got from Home Depot. Or I think these are Home Depot. And so they come like that. And you know what these are. These are the bathroom tiles or kitchen tiles. But the shape of this said ornament to me. So I want to decoupage onto this. And the cardinal will be a perfect size for it. Let me see. Let me do this. So I think that would be nice. See how I'll have some spillage over and I can decoupage across that or do that. And then here's one that for a circle, I could grab some of that, right? So if you're feeling what I'm throwing down, let me know, guys. So we may get one done, but because decoupage requires the glue thing, we may not actually do it. But I do have a sublimation option that I'm going to share with you guys at some point when I finish getting ready for this Christmas thing. So, okay, so you need some tissue paper, you need cardstock, you need a printer, you need something to decoupage on when you're ready. But this video is all about printing onto tissue paper. So let's get this ready. All right. Let's see. So I have 1 page of cardstock, 1 sheet of tissue paper. I've got my tape. The ink is in the printer, ready to go. Let me show you what happens. If you gotta know your printer, guys. You gotta know your printer. I put my paper in the printer the wrong way, so it printed on the side that I didn't want it to print on with the tape. So for my printer, I have to put my paper in upside down. So just know your printer when you're using it. And then I just flipped it over. I can still use this because it's on cardstock. I can still use it. But what I did do, because I'm not sure if it's going to run, I kind of spritz these with a little bit of acrylic sealer, just a little bit. I did a couple of them because I didn't want it to bleed. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. So I'm lining this up as best you can. It's not going to be perfect, right? So let me pull this over, and I like to fold my ends. I like to do it the long way first. So I'm going to fold this and crease it as best I can. And then I'm going to do the other side before I tape so I can have a crease there. All right. And I don't have a tape dispenser, so y'all forgive me. I'm going to be using a scissor, and my hands are going to get in the way and all that good jazz. So I'm going to grab that and press it down. You want this as flat as possible. I did get one that had a little bit of a bubble, and it was okay for me this time, but try to keep this as flat as possible. So now I'm flat, that's stuck there. I'm going to push the paper to the edge as close as I can, and then I'm going to go ahead and tape this one. Now, I've seen many videos on how to do this, so this is nothing new. If you want, you just can do a search. If you want to see a different way, do a search on YouTube on how to print onto tissue paper. I've never done it on my channel, so that's why I'm doing it today. Hopefully, you'll find something useful. All right, so we got this one. This takes a little time, and I would recommend, if you think you're going to do it, just kind of do all of it in one sitting. I mean, I got a lot that I'm trying to do, so it's up to you really how you want to do it. But I did about 5 sheets. You could see that I taped them, got them ready, and in my printer, because this paper's so thick and I don't want it to get jammed, I would recommend 1 page at a time. So empty your paper tray. Sorry for the noise on that. Empty your paper tray and only have the paper that you're working with in that tray. That's what I did, and that's just for me. I didn't want to deal. I'm getting this excess off of here because I don't want the paper to jam. That's why I would recommend, yikes. That's why I would recommend doing 1 sheet at a time, so that there's no paper jam in your printer. But you know what your printer can handle. 9 times out of 10, you know. But if you've never done this before, you know, I have a printer that, you know, it didn't cost a whole lot. But if you have an expensive printer, I wouldn't recommend trying this I didn't put enough edge on that. I wouldn't recommend trying this in an expensive printer. Let me put a little more tape on that so it doesn't get caught. So, if you're watching, say hello and where you're watching from. And let me know what you're working on today. I can't get this tape off. This tape I got from the Dollar Tree. It's a pack of 6 rolls. Well worth the money. Oops, there we go. All right, so I'm going to find my image, my sheet that I want to print, and then I'm going to print it. So bear with me real quick while I go to the computer. And I don't know how to share my computer with you guys, so otherwise I'd show you my thing, but it's going to be more likely this again. Let me see. Opening up. Let's see. Open recent. We got cardinals. Let's see. I want some vintage Christmas images. Let's do this one. I'm going to, yeah, we're going to do that. All right, I'll show you what I'm printing in just a minute. You'll see it. Okay, so I'm going to load this into my printer. Excuse me, I'm going to load this into my printer. And it looks like it's curved a little, but because it's going to have just this one sheet, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to put this in my printer, and then I'm going to print real quick. And I'll be right with you. Now I have 2 printers. One is a HP inkjet, and the other one is an Epson Eco Tank that I converted to sublimation. So that's the only reason I used that one, is for sublimation. And I didn't realize that I was printing to it. I have to change my printer when I get ready to print, but it's okay because I'm going to show you guys how to sublimate onto those tiles in the next few videos without, because those tiles usually you can't sublimate on them, but I'm going to try a trick and show you guys. So this is what happens. This is the sublimation. It printed backwards because that's how the printer does. Let me go ahead and hit print while I'm talking. So we're going to print. I'm going to send it to my HP. I hope it's not going to be backwards. I'm going to do the current page. Let's see. And print. So if you've ever done or seen sublimation, the page comes out a little less vivid, right? But once it sublimates, it will probably be even brighter than this. All right, and this is on tissue paper. So let's see, it's coming out, and I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like. This might be a really quick video, guys, because to start a project, right now I'm not prepared for it. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? This was a little buckled. So I gotta let this dry, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Like, I tried to touch it before and it doesn't come off, right? But I did seal one of these. I can't remember now. I think it was this one, because I can almost see a little bit. This one, not this one. And I think it was this one, yeah. So I put a little bit of an acrylic spray on it just because I'm a little scared. I've never done this before. So maybe I will try to decoupage. Not this, because it's just brand new, but these are fruits of the spirit that I've just been dying to print. Let me see, would that go? Oh, that wouldn't go. It's not, I should have made these a little bit smaller. That would have been nice, right? That would have been really, really cute. That one might work. That one would work. Not, it would work better on here. And then love. All right. So let me see. Maybe I will try a decoupage. Let me try one of these, because I think this this is not the one. I'm a little nervous because I don't want it to bleed, guys. I don't want it to bleed. So what am I going to do with this? I do have some ornaments. I do have some ornaments that I could use. Let's see. Oops, not that one. I need one of the unfinished sides. Oh, there we go. Let's try that. Yeah. So I painted these already. And let me get this paper off of here first. So there's no special way of getting the paper off. I would highly recommend being very careful so you don't cut the image you just worked hard to get. So I cut as wide as possible. So I'm gonna cut right here on the back. This is happening. This is my first time doing this, so y'all know how we roll on this channel. We're gonna see what happens. So let's see. If you've ever tried this, let me know. Tell me how it worked out for you. All right, let's get this off. There we go. Now I should have a beautiful sheet. Look at that. My own tissue paper. Look at that. Now, if I want to see how, look at that. Oh my God, I'm so excited. That's gonna be pretty. Look at that. So what I could do, see on this one, it's a little too big. That one won't work because of the image that's just a little, it's bleeding. So I would need a square, but that's okay. Let's try this one. We can do this one. That might work. So maybe what I'll do is cut right around the square, and then I will lay this on top of here like that. Man, these would have been nice. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do the cardinal. Let me go ahead and pull the cardinal off. Put the bird to work. So I was up till 4. I'm talking literally 4 a.m. guys. I got in the zone and was stuck. I don't know if you've ever had this happen as a creator. Sometimes I will get the bug and it's almost like I cannot. You know, I have a lot of stuff on my mind, things I want to create, and by the time I looked up, I was like, girl, what are you doing up? This is ridiculous. This don't make no sense. Look at that. So I don't know if you can tell. This is lighter and this is darker. It's the side that we printed on. So let's see. I think this is going to be a better choice. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. This one is really nice. Can y'all see that? Let me see. I got some streaks. Oh my God, that's going to be beautiful. And then that. Uh-oh, I might be up until 4 o'clock in the morning again. Look at this one. I like the round ones for the ornaments. The square ones are probably gonna be better for this. So let's see. I can get some of that. So I would have to offset this and not necessarily get the Mary Bell, and then maybe a lot of the flower here, or maybe do it like that. I think that'll work. I was really hoping to get this Silent Night in here real good. That's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to make it a little smaller, and that's okay. This one I can get a good portion of that. So when I do this again, I'm gonna make sure that I have this in mind. So this might have to be smaller. Like I had them smaller here, but I wasn't sure that was gonna work. This is, so it's very, very, very close. So this is probably better for this tile. I can't use this because it's, the words are up in there, but that one would work. Let me see. I'll miss the bottom of the bow. This one I could possibly make work. Silent Night might work better in this size. I really wanted the Silent Night, but I'm missing a lot of the candles, so I might have to not use the words. So that's, you know, it's just making adjustments depending on what it is you're going to use this for. You know, you may need to just make some adjustments to your images. All right, so with all that said, let's get ready to do a test deco. Um, hmm. Let's see. Gonna move some stuff out the way and clean up here. So, one of the things that I have decided I'm gonna start doing, guys, I use a lot of baby wipes and they are awesome, but I'm gonna start using wax paper. So let me go get some wax paper. Just to make it easier for cleanup. Sometimes, I mean, I use a lot of baby wipes. So for cleanup purposes, I'm going to do this. Even though the silicone mat is amazing, I need to be able to stop spending so much on baby wipes. All right. And this is a whole roll is at the Dollar Tree is like $1.25. Those baby wipes are not. So I will choose carefully. Which one should I do, guys? I'm not going to use this. So this one. Which one? Hey guys, if you're here, say hello and let us know where you're watching from. I appreciate you. Hey Cass, how you doing, hon? How was your trip, darling? I know you were very excited for the claycation. Let's see, do I want to do that one? I think I said I wanted to do this one, right? I'm gonna have to cut this one out. Fantastic. I'm so glad. I can't wait to hear about it. I'm sure you'll let us know how it was on Tuesday, right? Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. So one thing that I'm noticing is if I'm going to do this again and want to do anything up here on the ornament, I need to separate these, make some space in between. The cardinals are from Creative Fabrica, and there's a link in the description below. Can you look in the description and see if you see any of my links or any of my description? I tried to include some information before I went live. Trying to be better about that for y'all. Yeah, that one's pretty. Which one should I use? That one's pretty too. I love all of them. That's why I printed all of them. Let me see. I don't think I gave this one any love. I'm not really feeling that one right now, though. So I think it's between... Thank you, Cass. I think it was like a 25 of them in one download. I want to do this one. And I could do one on each side, so I don't know what I'm trying to decide for. Let me see. This one's pretty, too. This one's got a lot of pop right there. So let me do... I think I'm going to do this one. And this one. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me see. I hope this doesn't rip my paper. We're going to have to get very creative with how we cut these, though. Now, keep in mind, from what I can see, the top of my ornament is not going to be covered. And that's okay, because we can color it silver. Thank you so much, Cass. I appreciate it. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, guys, I'm so indecisive right now. Well, I'm going to get them cut, and it won't matter because I think I'm going to use them all. Y'all know I've been on an ornament kick. I can't wait to show you guys the stuff that I have been working on. I can't even put it... It's a lot. And I really hope it's not a waste of my time. You know, I'm looking forward to this event. But a lot of what I've been creating is stuff that I've just been wanting to do anyway. So it really, really wouldn't be a waste of my time. But I just think, you know, I gotta sell some of this stuff. Y'all know how it is. You start creating stuff, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, I can't keep all this in my house. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. This is going to be pretty. Let me see. Now, y'all know I really... Okay, that should be a circle. I really like using my double-sided tape, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do glue, and we're going to see how this works. I hope I don't rip any of these. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. What y'all think? This is pretty too. Let me see. Which one? Maybe these four? Those are pretty. I love that red. Oh my gosh. Y'all gonna make me resin something up in this mug. Okay. So, without any further ado, let me get started. Which one? This one doesn't feel right. So, we're gonna stick with the circles. Now, I do have white glue. And I'm a little nervous here. Again, this is my first time doing this. I'm going to use a plastic bag once I put this on here and see if I can keep from ripping it. So I've got a silicone brush. This is my buddy. Hello. Say hello to my silicone brush. Hey guys, if you're watching, say hello and let me know where you're watching from. And I use this for almost every application of glue, because I can spread easily and almost very, very evenly. So let's try this. I'm using just regular school glue, clear school glue. I got a big old, you don't even want to know how much. It's probably a gallon, and I might be putting too much here. You know what? I probably should have put just one side first, but Again, my first time doing this. Like this. I've decoupaged before, but I've not really done it with tissue paper. So let's see what happens. Ooh, nervous, nervous, nervous. Is this the one? Let's see. Put it right there. Oh, no. There we go. Let's do this. We gonna make a mess. We gonna make a mess. Okay. Alrighty. So my fingers don't get stuck. If I was doing this with my fingers on the napkin, it would most definitely rip. Let's see what happens. Ew, look at that. A little off center. But hey, what you think? Oh my. Yeah, this is begging for resin. I don't know if I'm going to do resin, but it's begging for it. I'm going to put that aside, guys. I like it. What you think? Let's do another one. Let's do this one. So here's what I'm going to do this time. I think what I'm going to do is put some glue right here and then lay this down. Let's try it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen is it won't work, right? That's not what we want, but let's see. Okay, now that gives me some time to play over here. Let's see. Spread it out. And we will be putting, we can put glue. Okay, look at that. That was a good move, Jack. That was a good move. Loving it. This is easy. Look at that. That hit right there. I like it. I like it. So this may get me back to using glue. You know, because that double-sided tape, I've been loving that. So I'm not going to give up, but I might use glue a little bit more. Just because with the tissue paper anyway. Let's see. I think I'm loving this. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Let me try this again. Not a whole lot this time. I think this is gonna be good. I think I like this technique. I like it. It makes it easier. It'll stick down and it gives me time to move to the other side. Okay, okay. Yes. Yes. We're getting ready to do this. Let me wipe some of this off. I'm gonna be up all night again. Let's rub this down like that. And that. These are beautiful. I like this. Who's feeling it? Who likes it? Let me know. Yes, I like it. Okay. Let me see about the tile. I think I'm gonna do a sublimation on this tiles. That's gonna be a different video, but we're gonna work on these right here. I'm not putting anything on top of here until it dries. I'm not even going to touch them because I don't want my fingerprints in here. But I really like what I'm seeing. Let me see if I can press this down a little bit more. I'm really liking what I see, guys. So I will take care of the tops. We're going to make those either silver or gold. I think I want to do another one. Why not? We here, right? Okay. Let's see. Do I have another one painted? That's the question. I don't think I have another round one painted. Forgive the noise, guys. I'm going in my stash. These are, they're stunning. Ah, thank you. I love them. I love them. Let's see. All right, we're gonna try this one. We're gonna try and put something on here that looks decent. We might have to let's do this one. I really want that one. I really want that one. What y'all think? That's the one I really want, but I want it on a round one. I might have to just go ahead and do this. Yep, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I like this one. I'm thinking too much. Thinking too much. I want it to lay right though. Well, I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna keep it down like that. So, guys, I am delirious. I really want to go to sleep. I've never, ever woken up on any weekend after 7 a.m. Today, because I went to bed at 4 a.m., I didn't get up out the bed till 10 a.m. That's late for me, guys. Even on a weekend, that's late for me. I'm like, girl, you need to not do that again. All right, let's get some of that off of there. But sometimes when you get the creative bug, you can't fight it. You just need to obey. Get it in while the feeling is there. That's what I was doing. All right, so there's that one. I was using that poor laser over there. Been cutting up a storm. Uh-oh. Almost pulled it off. This one looked like it's got a little dirt on it right there. But that's giving it a rustic look, right? So we'll be all right with that. These are beautiful. Guys, I'm not going to be able to do much more until these dry. That's the only thing about using glue. That's the only thing about using glue. But with that said, let's try this with double-sided tape. Because, you know, why not, right? So let me move these out the way. Oh, snap. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Let me put this on here. This on here. We're going to put this in front of a fan. It's not going to be dry before we get out of here today. But that double-sided tape might save the day. All right, let me put this over here in front of the fan, and we're going to work on another one in just a hot second. Let's dry. I tell you. Let's see. All right, so fan on. Now let's grab some double-sided tape and find out which one we want to work with. Let's close this up because that's glue. We don't want the glue. Let me clean up a little bit. Wrap that around. Sometimes I'll wrap this with a wet wipe so that the glue will stay wet until I want it again. So let's see. This one, let me see. Let's do one of these. See how this works with one of these. Oh, it's not gonna work. Silent Night. This one. We can do that one. Oh, I want another cardinal. I'm spoiled. Maybe we can do... Nope, I want another cardinal. I want another Boyd. That's what I want. Let's see. These are stunning. Those are better on round. So let's use what we've already started working with. Which one? This one probably will work. So I think what I'm gonna do, let me get some double-sided tape and do the magic that we do when we're working with double-sided tape. This double-sided tape will stick to this paper, so I'm moving this paper, and we're gonna work with Old Faithful silicone. Put this over here, and let's do, that's gonna cover a good portion. Here we go, y'all. There we go. Cut this. Y'all know how I am about this tape. We're gonna have to do a little bit of filing, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do is file it before I put the bird on, the cardinal on here, so that nothing else will stick to it except for the tape. So I need another size tape because you see I've got a little space here, so hold on. Here's another one, which should be perfect. Yeah. I'll do that. This one will rip. Let's see. All right. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Okay, so now let me varnish this down. Once we see what this looks like, I'm gonna let you guys go. We've already almost been here an hour. So let me file this down. I'm gonna do it over the trash. I'm not doing it over this silicone because it most definitely is messy. I'm not trying to clean up a mess right now. So what I'm doing is just taking the file and getting the edges off. All right, y'all have seen me do this many times. It's a quick process. I'm just gonna get the rough edges because I'm gonna have to do the filing again after I put the napkin down. So I'm not gonna focus too hard. Like I'm just cleaning it roughly. Okay. All right. Let's get this on here. And then I will let you guys go. So move some stuff out the way. Let's see. All right, baby doll. Which one we gonna use? And I think what I'm gonna do is just leave this on here without worrying about cutting it. All right, all right. Let's do that. You know, I didn't put the double-sided tape in the description below because I wasn't using it initially. But if you search my videos, and one of them is working with double-sided tape, just do a search in my channel, double-sided tape, and anything that had double-sided tape in it will come up, and you will see a link in that video. Oh my gosh, wish me luck. It's down. There it is. It's off center a little. Oh well. But it's dry, which is what I love. Now I can touch it. I can file it. So let's see what it's going to look like. Easy peasy. Look at that come off. Love it. And that glue is still drying. I don't know why I ever do the glue. Sometimes, you know, you just got to do it for demonstration purposes. But this is my go-to. This double-sided tape never lets me down. And it's so quick. So basically, I can keep it moving. I don't have to wait. Like, that stuff is still sitting. And I say this every time. If you get tired of hearing it, go ahead and fast forward. I'm sorry. But I don't know why I even use the glue sometimes. Look at that. Look at it. This is ready, right? If I wanted to put resin on it, this is ready for it. But what I can do is I can go straight to decoupage. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a layer of glue. I can keep it moving, guys. This double-sided tape. Keep it moving. So let me just make sure my edges are good. Very nice. Very nice. That's beautiful. So I took some time yesterday to sit down and paint a lot of these ornaments white so I didn't have to wait and do it on camera for any reason. All right, so I think I want to do a brush, but I might go ahead and use my go-to for this again. I've never done it on top of a decoupage, but I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna put this on pretty thick. The tape has it sitting. It shouldn't. Look at that. Oh my. This might get some resin for sure after this dries. Look at that. I love it. I'm not going to do too much on here because I don't want to rip the paper. Let me wipe this down. It is bleeding though. This must not be the one I sprayed. Look at that. I love it. This is not the one that I sprayed. So this has to dry, okay? And then I'll move forward. But let me show you what we got going on before I let you guys go. So this one was done with double-sided tape, and I'm able to do a top coat glue. And these are still drying from using glue as the first layer. But it's okay. We're good. And I'm going to have to show you guys on another video what this looks like in its finished form. All right. Well, guys, I am very, very happy that you decided to spend some time with me on your Saturday. And I hope you're creating something amazing. I hope that you have a very good weekend, remainder of the weekend. And thanks again to all of you guys who subscribe. If you're not part of the Facebook group, please join the Facebook group and share, questions, ask questions. We have a great team over there. And hopefully I'll see you soon. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.